Good morning, our grade 3 students. Let's talk about the factors of hereditary traits. As we know, each hereditary trait is controlled by two factors. These two factors are represented by two similar letters. The letters come from the name of the trait. For example, the yellow color of pea plant seeds represented by Y letter, or the tall stem of the plant represented by T letter. If the trait is pure dominant, that is to say the two factors carry the dominant trait. So they are represented by two capital letters. For example, of the yellow color of seed represented by Y capital, Y capital. This is pure dominant trait. If the trait is hybrid dominant, is represented by one capital letter and the other is small letter, Y capital, Y small, and the capital letter which represents the dominant trait is always written on the left. If the trait is recessive, the recessive trait is always pure. So it is represented by two small letters, Y small, Y small. For example, explain on the basis of genetic principles the result of mating between two pea plants. One has pure yellow seeds and the other of pure green seeds. The yellow color of seeds is dominant trait, and if it is pure, so it is represented by two capital letters as we said before. So the trait is Y capital, Y capital. The other plant of green pure seeds, the green color of seeds is recessive trait, so it is represented by two small letters, Y small, Y small. These plants are the parents. On mating between these plants, gametes are formed or segregation of factors occur as follows. Each two factors are separated, Y capital, Y capital, Y small, Y small. Then fertilization occurs to produce offspring or the first generation, and the factor aggregates again. Y capital from this plant combined with Y small from the other plant produce Y capital, Y small. Then Y capital with Y small produce Y capital, Y small. The other gamete from the first plant, Y, combined with Y, producing Y capital, Y small, and last combined with the other gamete, producing Y capital, Y small. So, all the factors in the first generation is Y capital, Y small. This trait is dominant hybrid because one factor is dominant and the other factor is recessive. So it is dominant hybrid trait. So 100% of pea plants are of yellow seeds, hybrid dominant trait. On mating between the plants of the first generation, Y capital, Y small with Y capital, Y small, formation of gametes or segregation of factors. The factors are separated into Y capital, Y small, and here also into Y capital, Y small. Then fertilization occurs between the gametes and the factors aggregate again. Y capital with Y capital, Y capital, Y capital, then Y capital with Y small producing Y capital, Y small, Y small with Y capital producing Y capital, Y small, because as we said, the capital letter is always written on the left. Last, y small with y small, producing the factor y small, y small. This trait is dominant pure. This trait is dominant hybrid. And this trait is recessive pure. As you observe, 50% of the second generation have dominant hybrid trait, and 70% from the second generation has the dominant trait, have yellow seeds, and 25% only have the recessive trait, which is the green seeds. The ratio is 75% yellow color or dominant trait to 25% green color or recessive trait, or represented by 3 to 1. 3 dominant trait to 1 recessive trait. Thank you.